Hola amiguitos, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo están? Wait, this is my English channel. Hello, hi. I forget. Sometimes I forget. I've I was in a meeting this morning for a couple hours, and I don't know how to explain this. Araceli, thank you so much for 2 months. Welcome back. Hello, how are you doing? I was in a meeting for a couple hours, and at one point I had to stop talking and take a deep breath because it's the most English I've spoken in weeks. uh, yeah. Um, so I've kind of like not forgotten how to speak English, but I've spoken so much Spanish that I'm defaulting to it nowadays, I feel. But anyway, how are you guys? How are you guys? You guys can still speak Spanish in chat. Just know that if anybody's new here, this is my English account. I have two accounts. And if you want to follow, sorry, if you want to follow my account that is in Spanish or sometimes Portuguese, the pinned message has it, so you can follow it there. Here's where I speak English, so yeah, feel free to chat in whatever in Spanish, English, Spanish, or Portuguese in this chat. But there's a lot of new people, and hello, it's so nice to meet you guys. I've been good. I've been traveling, and it's been a while. We haven't streamed on this account in 2 weeks. My bad. I told you guys that I was gonna be gone, and I left. I was in Mexico for a little over a week, and honest, because the last time we streamed was the 20. When was the last time we streamed here? 21st? Has it been 3 weeks? I don't remember. Let me see. Overview, stream summary. Motherfucker, it's been 3 weeks. I'm so sorry. I thought it was two. Anyway, it's been 3 weeks since I've streamed on this account. My bad, gang. Essentially on last week, a little over a week ago, I went to Mexico. I was on a brand trip, and then I went to Monterrey to visit some friends. And now I'm back. I took a week. I took the past week because I kind of got sick in Mexico, and so when I got back to the States, I was not feeling too good. So I've kind of just taken some days. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of days where I don't know if you remember, but before I left, I was talking about how I have not been sleeping well, and I'm still not sleeping well. I don't know what's going on, but every single morning I wake up, I feel fucking awful. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. So it's really hard to kind of operate when you're not sleeping well, things are going not too well. But anyway, I'm not sleeping well. I don't feel great. Sorry for being gone. I'm still streaming just sometimes on the Spanish account. I wish I could accommodate everyone. I wish I had subtitles and whatnot, but unfortunately that's just like not really feasible. So forgive me. I'm trying my best. It's really difficult to balance two accounts and make everybody happy, and the truth is I'm never going to make everybody happy, but I'm going to try my best. So, but yeah, it's good. In the past 2 weeks in Mexico, we did a lot of fun things. So I went to Cancun. So this was my first time in Mexico. And I went to Cancun for a brand trip. And I got so fucking sunburned, gang. I don't know if I have any pictures, but my sunburn was awful. Like, genuinely terrible. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that line. Motherfucker. That hurt. Look at that. I was peeling. I was peeling like a snake for over a week. I felt bad because I was staying at Barca's house. And so I would just like walk around and skin would fall off of me. So definitely not forgetting me anytime soon because my skin is literally there. If he wanted to clone me, he probably could. I hope he doesn't. But I was with Taro. I mean, yes, I was. We had a big group of influencers. Tara was there, Jake was there, and then a bunch of new people. There was a lot of people I met on the trip that were pretty great, really cool people. Um, I'm not gonna lie, gang. I don't know what to do with my hair, and I'm like, I don't want to show myself. Look at that. Look at my fucking roots. But I don't want to do anything about it. Anyway, I got drunk the first night. We went out to a club called Coco Bongo. To anyone that's been to Cancun before, apparently that's like the club for tourists and stuff. And I got really drunk, had a great night, went to bed at like 6, 5 or 6 in the morning, got sunburned the next day, almost got food poisoning. Don't know what happened, but I got really sick the second day. And then on Sunday, I flew to Monterrey, and so I was sick. I was sick, like I had moco, and then I was sick in the stomach, and then I was sunburned, and then now I go to Monterrey, I get Barca sick, I get everyone sick. It's not my fault. I didn't get sick. It's not, no es mi culpa. But it was like boom, 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 boom. So from every angle, I was getting sick. So that's kind of where I've been. And when I came back from Mexico, I came back on Saturday. See, mira el pinned message, mira. And so I got back on Saturday, and I've just been kind of catching up on work because I'm definitely behind. Because even though I just got back from a trip, I am once again leaving the country in a little over a week. So this time, here's the thing. This time, well, I was streaming when I was in Mexico, but I was streaming on my Spanish account. And so this next trip, I'm going to be streaming on both. At least I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm trying to figure out an IRL streaming setup. But if not, here's the thing. I bought a thing. So I planned to vlog Mexico. I really did. I got about one video. And the problem is, for those of you that know me, you know that I do cinematic stuff. And so my camera and my smallest lens is this big. Like this shit's, it's about 1.5 pounds. This small little thing. Normally, I use a lens this big, so it's like bigger than the camera. This is like double or triple the size or the weight of the camera. So I brought this bad boy to vlog when I was in Mexico. I'm not bringing this shit around. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought I was actually going to be able to vlog with this. I can't. It's too heavy. There's a reason why people have multiple cameras. I have a lot of cameras. I have a lot of lenses. But because I didn't have enough, I bought this little guy. So, this guy, because he was very expensive, I will be making sure to be recording and making vlogs. So when I go to Japan, when I go to Brazil, we will have vlogs because I have this little guy. So, I'm going to try to vlog. I'm going to try to stream when I'm abroad again. Pero the problem is, que in Japan, it's 16 hours ahead of Los Angeles. So normally I stream at like 5 p.m. I don't know what to do with my hair, and it's kind of driving me insane. Anyway, it's fine. En la parte la choque. I don't know what to do here. I genuinely can't stand my hair right now. Anyway, I don't know what to do. And so what I was saying is that Copito Culia. Hello. Thank you for the prime. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. But anyway, the problem with Japan is that in order to stream at the same time that I normally stream in LA, so normally I usually turn on at like 5 p.m. Pacific, so in 2 hours. I'd have to start streaming at around 10 in the morning in Japan. And there's just Copito Culia. I don't know how to pronounce it. I try my best. And so the problem is there's not a lot of things to do at 10 in the morning in Japan. So we're gonna figure it out. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I will stream, and I will stream in English for sure. Copito culiao. I don't know. Anyway, for sure we're gonna be streaming in English because the people I'm traveling to Japan with are English speakers. They don't speak Spanish, but I'm gonna try to turn on as well in Spanish and do stuff. There's a lot. Culiao, culiao. How do I pronounce that? Culiao. I don't know. My bad. My bad if I'm butchering it. But there's a lot to do in Japan. There's not a lot to do at 10 in the morning. That's the problem. Japan opens is at like 11. It's kind of like normal, like a normal society. It's not open super early. So we'll see. I will definitely come up with things. But I'm still planning it. Even though I leave in a little like in like 2 weeks, I still don't have any plans for Japan, which I should probably take care of. But it's fine. Every time I go to Japan, I kind of wing it, you know? I like it that way. Personally, I like winging it. I never plan it with enough time to book something like a Ghibli museum or Nintendo museum, as much as I wish I could. But I don't. I am just kind of meh. Anyway, we're figuring that out. There's a lot going on that I don't really know what's going on, but I'm trying my best. It's just a lot. I've got some stuff I'm working on as usual that I can't tell you about, but I promise cool things are on its way. Osaka City Adventure, what's that? I'm definitely going back to Osaka, I think. Oh, it's just like adventuring. Do I go to Japan a lot? This is gonna be my third time. Mi tercera vez en Japón. And so it's gonna be my third time in Japan. It's very exciting. Would I go to England again? Yeah, I just don't have any reason to go. When I went, I was doing like a Europe trip. God, my trip to Europe last year was a nightmare. I'm praying that this year these trips. So we've got 1 out of 3 countries down, and Mexico. I'm gonna be so honest, you guys. I miss Mexico so much. I had an amazing time, even though I was so sick. Even though I was not feeling good. Even though we didn't go outside because there was a fucking fire in Monterrey. I had so much fun. I miss Mexico. I can't wait to go back. We're definitely planning more stuff. So this year you'll definitely see me in Mexico more. But yeah. Juan, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Xumiiz, when can we expect another stream con el boludo? I don't know. So the truth is, he's in Mexico City right now because Misa has a concert today that I wish, guys, I fucking wish I didn't know that I was invited to the concert. So there's Misa's doing a concert in Ciudad de Mexico today. I didn't know I was invited. And so yesterday he tells me, yeah, why don't you come? I go, I didn't know I was invited. He goes, of course you're invited. What do you mean? I was like, I don't know. And so I'm not in Mexico City, but he is. And then Reniza has games this weekend. So he's going to be in Mexico City all weekend. I don't know if we're going to stream together this week. We will definitely stream together next week. But I don't know. Truth be told, I don't know. We haven't talked about when our next stream together is going to be. Because I'm not going to lie, it's my fault. I'm like very busy. he's been wanting to stream all week. He really. Do you guys want to? Would you guys rather split fiction or repo? Because I think I want to play repo, but I don't know anything about either game. He's been telling me that whatchamacallit, how do you call it? Split fiction is a really good game. Repo is a horror game. It's a horror game, and I don't know what's going on in it, but it seems really funny, and so I'm down to play with it. But yeah, I've seen people playing Split Fiction. We're thinking about playing that. It's always Barca's fault. Nah, give him a break. We're always dogging on him, but give him a break. Just give him a teeny tiny break. Yeah, I'm not a fan of horror either, but I think it'd be funny. I've never played a horror game. Besides Phasmophobia, I've never played a horror game, and so I think it'd be funny. But yeah. So as I was saying, what we can expect for the next coming weeks is IRL streams in Japan. Okay, truth be told, Brazil, man, as much as I would love to IRL stream in Brazil, I don't think it's gonna be feasible because people whenever I go to Brazil, whenever I go to South America, my family's like, put your phone away. You're gonna get robbed. And I'm like, yep, I know. So we'll probably do streams in Brazil, just not IRL. I'll probably do it like from my hotel or from my Airbnb, if whatnot. But Japan for sure. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know exactly how, but we're gonna figure it out. I've been looking into it. We're gonna, yeah. But another thing is that I've been working on a project for this channel, 2 projects. I have 2 projects that I'm gonna do in this channel. One we're gonna see towards, I don't know. I don't have the timeline for one of them, but the other one I really want to do pretty soon. So I'm thinking about starting it. I was gonna do it before I went to Mexico, and then all the things that I ordered. I think if you are in my Instagram channel or my WhatsApp channel, you guys know I send you guys updates there. That's the best place to find out. If you want to know when I'm going to be streaming, I update it in my Instagram channel, and my WhatsApp canal. So if you want to know what's going on, that's where to find it. I do not use Discord, so if you happen to find your way into my Discord, it's not active. I don't use it. I'm probably going to disband it. I just keep it up because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's sweet. It's archival. So take Diego to Brazil. I invited him. I told him if he wants to come to Brazil, he can come. But you have to understand, I'm going with family, so it's kind of weird. I don't want him to be on a family trip with me. I went to Italy last year, so no, I don't have any plans for Italy. But so as I was saying, is more funny than terror. Yeah. And that's why I'm okay to play it. It's because it's not super scary. But as I was saying, I am, hold on. Sorry, I was looking at something. Sorry, I got a message. Can you, okay, guys, I love you, but please read the pinned message in chat. Please read the pinned message in chat. It literally says, it's answering your questions. I'm not going to repeat it. There's a pinned message. If you want the Spanish channel, it's a different channel. I love you. Pero es mi canal de inglés. Este es mi canal de inglés. No es mi canal de España. Oh. Anyway. Here, you guys can chat in Spanish. I don't mind. You guys can chat in Portuguese. I don't mind. But understand, I'm going to speak in English. Because I have 2 communities. And it's kind of crazy. I didn't realize how big I didn't realize how big my Spanish community was, and it makes me feel very special, and I'm very grateful for all you guys. So yeah. So as a reason, I stream in Spanish a lot. My Spanish is sounding good. Thank you. I don't think so. Towards the end of my trip, I'm gonna be so honest. We were at the end of my trip. I was with Mafer, Misa, and everyone, and I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, I think my Spanish has gotten worse this week. And it was really nice because they were reassuring me that for the most part, they understand everything that I'm trying to say. So that's good. But anyway, guys, I need your help because I don't know what to do with my hair. And as you can tell, my hair is a different color. My natural hair is black. And my hair is feeling very dead. I feel like I cannot style it. I feel like it's so dead. It feels like crap. It looks like crap. And I don't know what to do with it. And I need your help. And so the problem is I love this blonde thing and I don't want to get rid of it, but I also like really enjoy having like the dark orange red color, but it's so much maintenance and it gives me a headache and I don't want to spend, it's expensive. I'm tired of spending $500 a month to keep my hair. So I've been thinking about going back to my natural color, which is black, and just keeping the blonde, but I don't know. When I ask my friends, they tell me that the red is the best and they want me to go all over red. And I love the red, but I can't give up this blonde patch yet. Yeah. Getting your hair done is expensive, chicos. Es muy caro. So I don't know what to do. I know. Everyone says that red is the best. I'm going to see if we can find pictures. Okay. Okay, míralo. Whoa. Okay. So if we look here, so this is what we have right now. This is what we're rocking with. We've got, this is like in its peak form when it's freshly dyed. We have the dark brown, orange, red with the blonde. I love it. It's my favorite. This was before I dyed it red. It's so I still had the blonde patch, but it was like a dark brown, and I liked it a lot. It was fine. It kind of looked like this in certain lights. It looked dark and whatnot, but then I had this brown, this all over brown color. Where'd chat go? I had this all over brown color, and that looked pretty good. I really liked this one. This is the red, but guys, this red, this red, I love this red. I miss it. I like straight up, I miss it. It looked so good. I don't know. But the problem is it was so high maintenance. It was so high maintenance. It was just an absolute headache. So, but like I genuinely think it looked the best. Did I take the photos down? This picture right here, man, this picture right here, I want this hair. I want this hair again. But the problem with this hair is that it was not just like an all over red. It was highlights. So half of my hair was black, half of my hair was natural. And that's why it looked so cool. So in order to do that, I need to grow my black hair out again. But yeah, then I had this brown, and I like this brown a lot also. But I get tired of the brown very quickly because I didn't like it. Like, you could see it here. It's like fine. I just don't think it suits me that well. The dark, it's like too dark. So, I don't know. We've got the brown. It's good, kind of. But that's the problem, is I really enjoy having the split dye. Keeping the red is 500? No, keeping what I have right now is 500. The red is still like 350. It's still expensive. Yeah, my Instagram is just an archive of all my hair colors. But oh, I didn't show you my natural hair. So my natural hair color is this black color. So I've had like, this is the hair I was born with. I don't have any pictures of it. This is a solid one, but I don't know. I just don't think that's not Sophia. That just like doesn't feel like me. You know? I don't know. I don't know if I have a lot of pictures. I don't I don't think I have that many pictures. I also used to have this color. No, that's not a good picture. I think I took all of my pictures down. I'm so bad with this shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I also had this color. So I had these blonde highlights. These were good too. I don't know where we have them. Hello. Do we have any pictures on my Instagram? Any pictures of myself? Probably not. But anyway, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go full blonde ever in my entire life. I think if I ever go full blonde, I need someone to call the help line and make sure that I'm okay. I'm not evil. I feel like red has more evil vibes than black hair. Unless I'm crazy. Guys, the most toxic relationship I've ever had in my entire life is the relationship I have with red hair dye. I can't keep going back to it. I can't keep leaving and going back. I broke up with the red hair dye. I can't go back. You realize how stupid I look? Every fucking year, I dye my hair red, and then a year later, I say, I'm done with the hair, I'm done with the red. And then we go brown, and then I go back to my hairstylist 6 to 12 months later and say, I miss the red. It's the most toxic relationship I've ever had in my entire life. I can't get away from it. I can't. I love it. I love it. It hurts too much. It hurts too good. I don't know what to do, folks. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know what to do. And so my thought process is I'm just gonna let my hair grow out for a while and just kind of like let it be, not spend any money on my hair. But the problem is, now it's this weird color that I don't like. And so, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I love my hair like when it's fresh. But can we get a color wheel? No, because if I dye my hair a color that I don't like, I might actually lose my mind. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about purple hair. I think that like cuz the red that I enjoy the most is a deep plum. And so I think I would look good with purple, but I prefer the red purple than just purple purple. I will not ever do a different color. I'm not a green, I'm not a blue. The colors, the options we have for my hair is, and you have to remember, we're keeping the blonde patch no matter what. Keep the same color that I have. So this dark orange red that I think is really pretty but fades very quickly and is a bitch to maintain. 2, we go a dark brown, just a neutral color that I don't have to maintain. 3, we go back to my natural hair color. Those are the 3 options. That's it. I refuse to entertain anything else. We have 3 options. Red is not an option. We've got ginger, we've got brown, dark brown, we've got black. But that's the problem. I make a decision. I'm not going red. So I'm not going back to red. If I go back to red, it's because I'm getting rid of the blonde. And if I go back to red, then the thing is, I'm not gonna go back to red until I don't know. If I go back to red, I'm losing my mind. So, but yeah, I don't know. The problem is, so this is a fun fact. So, do you guys know what skin tones are? Undertones, overtones? I feel like the majority of my viewers are male, so I don't think the answer is yes. But for the women and for the artists in chat that know what an undertone, overtone is, say. Hey Zeno, thank you so much for 3 months. Welcome back. How you doing? How you doing today? It was the last time I had my natural hair color in 2022. So early, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. Ginger. I like the ginger too. It's just annoying and it's expensive. So that's the problem. But anyway, so I think I have an olive undertone, essentially. And the problem is, when I am pale with no tan, I am absolutely cool toned. But the second I get the smallest percentage of tan, I am olive. I think I'm like even a pale olive, but I don't know. And so hair color needs to match your skin tone in order for it to look good. That's another issue. Is that these two have to line up. And so this orange that I have, it looks a lot darker on screen than it actually is, but it's very bright and it's very washed out. And I feel that it does not complement my skin tone very well. It's very upsetting. Let me see if I can like take a picture. You can even see in the camera right there how much brighter it is in person. You see that? But on camera it looks way darker. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it looks great, and so I'm losing my mind. But it's okay. But honestly, it's fine. I'm just gonna keep losing my mind. What's up with you guys? What have you guys been up to? What did I miss out on the past few weeks? Anything crazy happen? I feel like crazy things definitely happen. You watched a trailer of Stitch live action? Is that what I did not watch the trailer, but I've been seeing weird pictures of Stitch on my Twitter, but I just kind of keep scrolling. It yeah. I'm looking for the Stitch thing. Maybe hace calor. It's hailing in your town? The rain yesterday was so sweet and peaceful, and I want it to rain again. Kronk's good. Genuinely, Kronk, honestly, after being gone for a week, I think Kronk missed me more than anything because he does not leave me alone. He's asleep right now, which is why he's not here. But I cannot walk away without him yelling at me. I played Valorant with you, and I just want to know why you hate the Prime skin so much. Because the Prime skin was cool when it came out, but I actually think that it's really clunky. So I used to be kind of a tryhard in Valorant, and I think the Prime skin is a little clunky, and I think the animations in the Prime, like firing, like the bullets, is actually kind of slow, and I think it actually like messes with things personally. But that's why I don't like it. I also don't think it's just that cool anymore. I think the Reaver and the RGX are really cool because it has like this like this dart effect, this dark sound, this dart effect. But so yeah. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, to anybody I played Valorant with last night, I'm sorry for calling you broke. I'm sorry for calling you a loser. I don't have anything else to say. I'm sorry. So last night I like hopped on. You do not agree? It's literally been proven that the visual effects of the Prime gun are worse and slower. But hey, to each their own. You don't have to be good at the game. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, don't worry for Yeezus. Yeah. I don't know why this thing doesn't have the 7TT like thing. I definitely like fixed it, but I still don't have it on my thing, and it's so annoying. The emotes, yeah, because I'm using OBS chat doc, but I don't know. I literally made sure to have it on before this, but I think it just hates me. It's fine. Anyway, I what else is there to talk about? I'm trying to think of what updates we have. You have the extension Explorer. Yeah, so on Chrome it's there, but on my like OBS dock it doesn't work. And I don't know why cuz OBS has it installed, so but yeah. Um so we've talked about my travels, when I'm coming, what I'm doing. Mm, what else is happening? Trying to think. Japan is soon. I'm trying to figure out. I have a video. Am I going to Coachella? No, probably not. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I don't know because I think the boys. I think the boys might be going, and they invited me, so we'll see. But I don't. I don't. I've never been to a music festival that's multi-day. I mean, like you stay overnight, kind of a thing. I went to Camp Flogna, but I don't think that that's a crazy festival. I think it was pretty chill, personally. Um, it's just not my thing. I like concerts a lot, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So, but yeah, I've been really wanting to play, guys. I've been really wanting to do.
Don't step into the light, Jack! Don't step into the light!
Uriel, thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome in. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. No, festivals are interesting. It's just like I love music. I love live music. I've already had coffee today. Here's the thing. I've already had coffee and my ADHD meds. I think what's happening is I'm coming down from everything, which is why I'm yawning so much. If I have another coffee, okay, dead ass, folks, dead ass, I looked at myself in the mirror the other day and my eye was fucking drifting to the right. And this was after having 2 coffees and my ADHD meds. Something happened. And I don't know what happened, but I think I had too much caffeine in my system. And so I'm trying to cool it because I think I might have broken my eye because it was like that for 2 days. And I'm scared that I might cause myself to have a lazy eye. Uh, so that's the problem. I'm going to get my eyes checked out next week because I'm scared I actually did something to it. But yeah. So I was like, oh god. And so now I have to take it. Oh, also, I broke my coffee machine yesterday. So I use a French press and I was doing the dishes and it was in the sink. And then I accidentally dropped my fucking my frying pan on it and it broke. So yeah. So now I don't have a coffee machine, so I can't even go make coffee if I wanted to. Um, I have to go buy it, and I'm not really in the mood to go buy a bunch of stuff. I don't know about you guys. I'm trying to save money. So, yeah. Guys, I'm so sorry. Por eso es muy difícil. Okay, voy a explicar algo. Uh, chat, give me English chat, give me 1 second. I'm gonna explain something. Porque es muy complejo porque yo tengo 2 canales en Twitch, uno de inglés y uno de español. Entonces, ya lo dije que este es mi canal de inglés y solo hablan en inglés de ese canal. Hay un mensaje pinned en el pinche chat que tú no leas que dije, yo tengo una segunda cuenta que solo para español y también portugués. Entonces, si tú quieres si quieres ver mi directos en español, van a la. Pero en este canal solo hablan en inglés. Thank you. Punto. I wish I had subtitles. I wish. That's like a really hard thing to do. You know? They don't read like Barca. Maybe. Punto. Yeah, no, it's really cool. Like I don't know if you guys have seen what Quackity's doing. Quackity has his live translations because he does the same thing. He does 2 accounts, and for his Spanish account, he has English subtitles, and for his English account, he has Spanish subtitles, and it's so cool. But something like that, it costs a lot of money to run, and it's very complicated to have. And so obviously, it's for him only. And I hope one day it's a program that I could purchase or something and can be available to the general public because it's so cool and it really does bridge communities. And I understand him wholeheartedly because I speak 3 languages. I want to connect with 3 different communities, but it's really difficult because when I stream in one language, people get mad. When I stream in the other, people are like, well, don't forget about your other community. And the thing is, and this is how I'm going to explain it. I love anybody that chooses to support me. I love you very much. And I'm very, very grateful for the time that you spend watching and supporting me. I have different things that I do for different communities. So in Spanish, I do a lot of live streams, and especially I do live streams with mostly my Spanish account is for collaborations with friends. It's a great time. I know that you guys enjoy it a lot. I love doing it. It makes me really happy. You can watch my journey where I'm learning Spanish and I'm reconnecting with my roots. Y también yo tengo este canal en inglés. I have this English account where I do things differently because it's a different community. It's different people watching. It's different tastes, People in Latin America, they like different things than people in America. There's a reason why even if people speak both languages, they still choose to watch people from their nationalities. There's just more of a connection and stuff. At least in Mexico, I think we get English pretty good. Yes and no. I actually never said don't speak Spanish here. I actually always say speak Spanish in chat. So please don't tell people that I'm going to get mad if you speak Spanish. I would actually love it if you spoke Spanish in chat. The only thing is you have to understand that I'm going to be broadcasting in English. Entonces, otherwise, I have a lot of different, I'm Brazilian, I'm Argentinian, I'm American, I have communities in all three countries, in even more countries. Like I have such a big community in Mexico, and I'm so grateful for you guys. But you have to understand, it's really hard to make everybody happy, and I'm never going to be able to make everybody happy. But I'm going to try my best by giving you the best kind of content that I can. And the best kind of content that I can make is content that I love making and content that does not burn me out. And so, in order to do that, I have to find a balance between streaming, YouTube, and everything else. And so, it's really difficult. And I appreciate your patience with me. Hopefully, you guys can enjoy, disfruta el contenido que subir, and like everything that I upload. I do try my best. So, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but anytime I upload a YouTube video now, there are subtitles in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. It's really important to me that at the bare minimum, these three languages can understand me. So I'm trying my best. I am one person. I don't run a multi-million empire. I'm one person who loses sleep every single day trying to make sure that I'm trying to make as many people happy as I can. And I know I can't. And so, yeah. So if you want to be able to watch my English streams, there's two things. There's two things you can do. There's two things you can do. You can learn English, or you can go support Quackity and help him like build his translator tool so that one day it can be available to other streamers like me. So I can connect with both communities no matter what language I'm speaking. So you have two options. One of them is free, and one of them is not. And one of them we don't know if will ever happen. So anyway, los quiero mucho. I love you all very much. I'm tired. Estoy cansada, jefe. I need you to bring more Argentinian people to the community. Everyone's Mexican. Yeah, but the thing is, like, my community is so Mexican as well, and I love it. But like, I don't know how to attract more Argentinian people because, like, I'm trying my best. So, happy birthday, honey! Happy birthday! I'm not going anywhere. Any more che boludos? Oh. Anyway, my English streams help me improve your English. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I've been told that I speak very fast, and I'm trying to slow down my speech when I talk in English because I've been told I speak a little too fast to understand. I'm trying my best to make it accessible to everybody. Apologies. Apologies if I speak too fast, because especially when I speak in Spanish, my Spanish is casi mierda. It's like, I don't think my Spanish is understandable, but which is easier, Spanish or Portuguese? I would argue that I genuinely think, as an English speaker, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty biased. I don't know the right answer because I grew up speaking English and Portuguese, so Portuguese has always been really easy for me to understand. I think Spanish is really complicated. Personally, I do think Portuguese is a little bit easier, but I don't know. Anybody in chat that also speaks these languages can help me out. I think I don't know. I think Spanish is harder than Portuguese personally because of all the conjugations. Like, there are conjugations in Portuguese. I don't think it's as crazy as it is in Spanish. They're similar, but I think Portuguese is much more different than Spanish. In Spanish, your voice reminds me of my 4-year-old niece. Mods, ban him. I'm kidding. I don't know why everybody says my voice in Spanish is so como terneo. No. Terneo? How do you say it? Tender? What was it? What was it? What was it? What does everyone say? Terneo? ¿Cómo se dice? What is it? Tierna. Tierna. ¿Dónde me dice que mi español es tierna? ¿Cómo es tierna? Anyway. Yeah. As a Portuguese speaker, Spanish is more easily learned. I I don't know. I don't know if it is, but I understand. I just think if you're coming from, I think if you're going from English to Spanish or Portuguese, I think Portuguese is easier. I think if you're going from Portuguese to English or Spanish, like Spanish is easier. You know, I think because English is also a really complicated language. There's Spanish slang and every dude. Speaking of Spanish slang, I never fucking understand Gab. I love her to death. She sends me a message and I'm like, I have no idea what this means, and I can't Google the translation because it's like Venezuelan slang. And I just kind of like sit there and go, thank you, love you. It was funny. I don't know what did she say to me. She said something that kind of made me laugh. What did she texted me something. Yeah, I don't know what this word means. Fastidiando. Fastidiando. I think that means like messing with or whatever, but I don't know. Fastidiando. Fastidiando. See. What is that? Like fucking she's like fucking with me, right? That I think that's what that means. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I looked at that word in the middle of the night and go, "Uh-huh. Yeah." But for me, because the reason I pick up on Spanish so quickly is because I just look at the context. Where what was the conversation about? Where is this in the sentence? What are we talking about? It's annoying. Yeah. So, I think that I kind of understood what she was trying to say, but at the same time I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Adam, thank you for the bits. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Um you know what we should do? We should figure out what the only Spanish slang I know as an English speaker is verga. Verga it's slang from Mexico, and verga is so funny. Lo que pasó, pasó. I'm gonna change the music. Oh. A la verga. See, a la verga. There's a clip of me when I was with Barca, and I think like I hit my foot, and then I was just like, a la verga. And I was like, oh my God, I'm becoming Mexican. Especially like, way, like, ¿qué onda, eh? So, verga is a magical word, works for everything. There's so many words that have a million different word. Like all week, like Diego would say something, and I just kind of look at him and go, "What are you saying?" And he would just explain, like everything has a different meaning in the different context, and it's a headache. Yeah. I don't. Vertigo is not always like a bad thing, but it's just very funny. It just depends on the context. Yeah. But because I'm hanging out with so many friends that are Mexican and that live in Mexico, my Spanish is definitely shaping out to be very Mexican. Eres la verga. Oh, they were explaining like pedo, like que pedo in like tienes pedo, otra cosa es como así, and so it's like they're explaining all of the different. Anyway, speaking of, I should probably learn a little bit of. I've been thinking. I'm like I should probably learn a little bit of Japanese before I go. We'll see. But anyway, uh I've been thinking. So for this channel, I really want to do an interactive stream with you guys, and I had already planned it. I had already bought the stuff, and I think I already told you guys about that. But the problem was, yeah, the whiteboard. So I ordered this whiteboard. So let me talk to you guys about this little plan that I had. I ordered big ass whiteboard, but the wrong thing came in. So even though I was gonna do the streams before I left for Mexico, the stuff didn't come in, and so I couldn't do it. Excuse me. So I returned everything that I had. I said, listen, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna come back to it. But essentially, I want to do a stream, multiple streams, where we play the games Kingdom Hearts, and then we essentially piece it together, and it's very interactive. Problem is, game is very confusing. If you've never played it before, I've played it multiple times. I've watched multiple video essays. I don't know what's going on, but I do love the game. As you can tell, I do love Kingdom Hearts. I've got my boards right there. I've got a little guy right there. I love Kingdom Hearts. I think it's a great game. I think it's shaped my childhood and has shaped a lot of the games that I enjoy playing. So, that's the big thing.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
Kevin, thank you for the bits. Thank you. My favorite Kingdom Hearts character, I don't know. I kind of love. I have like a soft spot for Roxas, but I don't know if I have a favorite per se because it's been so long. So, yeah. Also, oh my god! I know what I want to talk about with you guys. Wait, I gotta show you guys something. I have a video. I did my concert. I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I did my concert. Wait, I gotta show you the concert videos. I only have like one. I have like two.
You're saving the good moves for later, right?
Kevin, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I forgot. I did this concert. Let me show you. How do I pop this out? Okay. Okay. Here we go. So I did a concert. If you don't know, I play the trumpet, and I did a concert with my friends, the band Good Kid. They came to LA and they asked me if I wanted to come play trumpet on 2 songs. They had a sold out show, 2,000 people. It's so fucking terrifying. I have not performed in 5 years, and I've barely played the trumpet in that time frame. So I was really nervous, but they invited me on stage to have a good time. This is like the only video I have of it, basically. But you can see me right here. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't think you can. Maybe no. There we go. So here's a fun little fact about this video real quick, is that I was jumping, and I thought I was like jumping like this, like trying to get the crowd hype, and I was like, yeah, but it looks like I'm doing jumping jacks. And so as I'm doing it, I'm like doing this, and a piece of my instrument flies off of my trumpet. So this like third valve slide. In order to play, you need that to be a part of your trumpet. And it fucking flies off my trumpet onto the other side of the stage. I didn't realize it. And so I'm jumping, my trumpet breaks, and it flies over there. I realize it, and I have about 5 seconds before I need to play, because my entrance is coming up. So you can see me jumping, realize that my trumpet broke, run to fix it. And it was so funny because, so Dave is right here, right? So this is Jacob. This is Nick. Nick also plays the trumpet. This is Michael. And then this is David. I remember, like, I have it ingrained in my brain, looking down at my trumpet, seeing that my trumpet's broken, looking up at David and his being wide-eyed like a deer in the headlights, and looking at the ground because my trumpet shits on the floor. And I could see the sense of panic in his face, and he could see it in mine. But it's so, just watch it. I'm like dancing. I'm like, oh fuck. And somehow I managed to get it all together and fix it. I got to live out my rock star dreams for 2 nights. And I had the time of my life. And I'm so grateful. I'm so freaking grateful for Jacob to reach out to me and invite me on stage. The boys are genuinely the sweetest people ever. I love them all so much. They're great. I really hope I get to continue playing with them in the future. So, yeah. We also have this one. I also have this video. So they do this thing called the Wheel of Chaos. So whenever they're in their show, because this was the Chaos Tour, they have a giant wheel that they spin. They let an audience member spin it, and whatever happens, whatever it lands on, they do this fun thing. They have like Miku wig, they have sea shanty, so they'll like sing a sea shanty. They have, but there's this one thing called Go Home, and so if you land on Go Home, the show ends, and then they go home. They're like, all right, show's over. But it was so funny because I had this idea. I said, listen. Instead of going home, why don't you have me go on stage and play taps like a military funeral? So it landed on Go Home on night 2, and so I start playing taps. And then they all came back on stage, like praying. Oh, it was so funny. Oh my god, they're so fun. They're so sweet. I love these boys to death. I'm gonna try to get them on stream. I'm gonna try to get them to do some stuff with us here sometime soon. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah. Also, Islam the Great, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Schifer, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, we had a little moment of silence for Taps. It was very funny. It was a great time. They gave me they had this limited edition. It's on the wall, so I can't show you. But you can see the skateboard. They had a limited edition merch solely for the California show, the second show, the secret show, and it's a skateboard. And I thought it was so cool, and there was my gift. It was my gift from them, and especially because I guess now I collect skate decks. I don't know how I became a skateboard collector, but I evidently am, because I thought these were the coolest things, and then now I have that. And I drilled a hole in that wall to put it, but I did not like the way it looked right there. So I think it's really cool there. You can kind of see that I have a little collage wall right there. I think it looks really cool. You can see right there is that hole that I drilled that did not work out. Anyway, yeah. So I love them. I'm working on some stuff to get them on the stream. So hopefully sometime in the next year. I know that sounds like a long time. I'm working on a project. I wish it wasn't gonna take a year, but it's gonna take a while. Anyway, yeah. So that's like the big update of what I've been doing. See? Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any like suggestions for things to do in Japan? I've been thinking about what I want to do when I'm abroad, but I don't know if you guys have seen anything. Chilaquiles verdes or rojos? I prefer chilaquiles verdes. I loved it. I really enjoyed verde. Verde. I am struggling with my pronunciations. I prefer salsa verde. How long have I been playing trumpet? 13 years, I think. I think it's been 13 years. I started playing it in middle school. So, I've been to Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto, and I am going back to those 3 places essentially. It's going to be again very casual. It's also going to be very crowded. So, Tokyo Sims, I'm going to camp out and I'm going to find that motherfucker Cole. Last time I was in Tokyo, I made it a point to walk around Shibuya basically every night looking for him, and I couldn't find him. This time, I'm going to find you. And you're going to interview me, and I'm going to traumatize you. Not really, but you know. Link up with a Japanese cholos? There's what? A Japanese what? I'm sorry. Hold on. Pausa. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Cholos japonés? ¿Cómo? Camp out for Cole? Nah. I want to do the interview, but I don't think I'm gonna camp out or anything. But you know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to do. I gotta figure out how to do it. I want to do an IRL stream in the arcades because you guys know how much I love arcades. So I'm gonna try to do an IRL stream in the arcades. If not, I'll do a video. But I don't really want to Google Japanese cholos. If I'm being honest. I do want to go do the Tokyo Drift stuff. I know that there's a bunch of cool car scenes, and I love cars, and I want to go check it out. Am I going to Anime Expo this year? When is it? July 3rd to 26th. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. It genuinely, that weekend is that weekend is Diego's birthday, so I don't know if he's gonna do anything for his birthday. So I don't know. We'll see. Do I have any vlogs about my past trips to Japan? I do not. Listen, I'm gonna be so honest. I don't vlog. I am not a vlogger. I've never been a vlogger. I'm really bad at it. And so I'm really trying to change that and be good this year and be a better, I don't know, it's just not the kind of content that I think I excel at. I definitely love making live streams, and I definitely love doing scripted recorded content. The more casual vlogs for me, it's just hard, especially because when you're making a video, you have to have a storyline in mind. And so with vlogs, it's kind of hard because, you know, you just want to capture your days and your moments. And so it's, and you know me, I'm a perfectionist. If I can't make something perfect, I don't want to put it out. Even though that's one of my biggest, like, cruxes is not putting things out when it's not perfect. But I always tell myself it has to exist before it can be perfect. And so I'm always battling that little internal dialogue. So I am so stuffed up right now. I am out of allergy pills and I'm losing my mind. And I need to go buy more. I don't have any allergy stuff. So this is tragic. I was supposed to go to the gym tonight. I don't really want to go. I'm tired. And I also have other work to do. I want to go for a walk, but it's really humid outside. And I love the rain, but I don't love when it's hot and humid. It reminds me of Florida. I don't know where time... Oh, we're not listening to music. That's why it's weird. I need some, like, I don't know. It's the ADHD. I need stimulation. Unless I go crazy. But yeah. I don't know. Do we have any Brazilians in chat? Have you ever done gym content? I do. I used to do a lot of gym content, and I think I'm gonna start doing gym content again. We don't know. No promises, but I do want to do gym content again. I used to do it all the time, and that was like my main thing. But okay, Brasileiros. When I go to Brazil, what do I need to do in São Paulo e Santa Catarina? Que coisas que como é que é eu preciso fazer? You have no idea? Como não sei? Como não sabes? Jogar futebol. I suck at football, dude. Eu sou horrível como jogando futebol. Não sei, não mora lá. Então por quê? Porque disse, oi, olha. Sou brasileira, mas não sei escrever bem. Ah, então. Oh, então. Entende. Entendo. Brazil's. Yeah, but where are you from? What part? Actually, don't say. Don't dox yourself. I know, I know. I feel like São Paulo is the Los Angeles and the Monterrey of Brazil. It feels like all the streamers, all the creators live in São Paulo. Um, I haven't been in years. Yeah. My mom, when I told my mom I wanted to go to São Paulo, because my mom's not from São Paulo. Like we have family in São Paulo, but my mom's not from São Paulo. She's like, I don't want to go there. I don't like it there. Why are we going there? And I was like, I have friends there. Catarina. Most of my family's from like Santa Catarina. So, yeah, São Paulo is very dangerous. Is it? Is it? Is it? I don't know. I've never been to North Brazil. No, I have not. Yes, I'm always sleepy because I don't sleep well. I don't know what's going on. My body hates me and doesn't let me go to bed. Is it really dangerous? Damn. My t-shirt is a limited edition shirt that is no longer sold, unfortunately, but it is from my friend Emma Langevin. They have this brand called Nephilim, so this one is not available, but there is more of the shirts that they make. It's very dangerous, but most of Brazil is. Exactly. Brazil is just a dangerous country. Love Brazil, love my family, love everything about Brazil. It's very dangerous. And the same thing with Argentina. Like when I went to Argentina last time, my family did not let me go walk out in the streets by myself. My cousins were with me at all times. Ven que coge, ven que soba, ven que soba, dos la. Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak on all of Latin America, but at least where my family's from, not the safest places. I didn't think Argentina is dangerous. Argentina is very dangerous. Especially por los gringos, Argentina es muy peligroso. Especially like it's very dangerous. I have heard so many stories from there's this one there's this Argentine streamer named Milica. I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but Milica was doing an IRL stream and she was in a car. I'm gonna find the clip, but essentially in the clip they punched through the glass window of the car to steal her phone. I'm gonna grab the clip because it's actually crazy. It's like and you have to understand, she's from Argentina. She knows how things are there. And she still managed to get robbed. And that's just because that just goes to show how dangerous it is here. So this is like the clip. They're like in a car and she's just streaming. She just has the phone. They break the glass and they take the phone. That's fucking terrifying. Like, absolutely terrifying. And I remember when I saw this clip, because it happened a couple months ago, I just remember, because at this point, I was planning on going to Argentina during my South America trip and streaming and whatnot. And I was like, oh, fuck, now I'm scared. Saludos desde Argentina, sí. Yeah, I feel really bad, because, like, I mean, I'm glad that she's safe. That's what's important. But it does suck. It does suck to be in a car where you think you're safe. So... yeah, if you're in Argentina, pro tip, never show your phone or like that. When I was in Argentina 2 years ago, my family was like, do not pull your phone out of your pockets. They're like, put it in a bag and lock that bag up and don't pull it out. And I was like, you guys are being dramatic. And then I saw that clip this year and I was like, oh, maybe you're not being dramatic. So, but yeah. No, I did not feel that Mexico is dangerous. Monterrey? No. Monterrey is not dangerous. Not at least where I was. And also I was with Barca, so I was safe. Because if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to Barca. Because I'm actually strong and can defend myself. I'm kidding. Oi, querido! querido. Hola. Oi, querido. Good baby. Oi, baby. Who would want to steal from the only owner of my family? Me. I want that car. I want that car for myself. Literally, it's funny because like Barca owns the car that I've like been looking at for years now. So, so it's cool. Like, I have a friend a couple years ago that got one, and so he used to drive me around in that, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Porsches. So then meeting Barca is funny because also you guys know my weird fixation with uh the movie Cars. So I was like, what are the odds? Um, Honestly, I don't really go on vacation very often. When I do travel, I do a lot of content, so it's not like purely a vacation thing. Islam, thank you for the gifted sub. I don't know why it's so small up there. Um, Very strange. Let me try to fix that. I don't know why everything's broken today. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna mess with some things real quick because everything seems to be broken. Okay, I think we're good now. I don't know, but thank you for the gifted sub. Um, do I like driving? I do like driving. I do like driving. There's this, I don't know how much money it costs. Actually, let me look. There's this thing like a Porsche experience in California where you get to like drive Porsches and whatnot. I think it's like thousands of dollars though. I don't know how much money. It's like really expensive. But I really want to do it one day. But I think you get to like have dinner in the Porsche place and whatnot. I think it'd be really cool to do that. But it's expensive. I don't make that kind of money. So, but yeah, no, I loved Monterrey. Monterrey was Monterrey was beautiful. There's a lot of the food in Mexico, guys. Oh my God. If you've never been to Mexico, I have a friend. I have a friend who's from Mexico, and he's always telling me about how the food in Mexico is a million times better than the food in the States. I always believed him. I like, don't get me wrong, I believed him always. But then I went and experienced it myself. Okay, my hair is bothering me. And it's unreal. It's unreal because the day I got back from Mexico, I ordered dinner because I got back really late. So ordered dinner, Postmates to come to my place. And after I ate, I felt so heavy and sick. It was crazy because it was food that I eat all the time. But suddenly, after eating Mexican food for a week, it was way too heavy, and it was just crazy. I didn't actually think it was going to be that different. Because even days when I ate a lot with with Aw, hello friends. Thank you so much for the raid.
Just
What's
got
up, guys?
coconut mold.
How we doing
Share this
over
with all
there?
your friends to totally coconut mold.
I really have to change this alert because every time it happens, I just sit there here like. Anyway, everything now showed. Thank you guys so much for the raid. How do I do a shout out? Everything now show. If you guys don't know, Everything Now show, I did a stream with them. Now Yorkers. Listen up, Now Yorkers. So if you guys don't know, Everything Now show, they do like I think they do 5 episodes a week, which is crazy. But they're this comedy improv group. They're so fucking funny. If you guys remember the video where I was playing trumpet really badly and I had like the military gear on, that's where that's from. They're super great. Love them to death. Make sure you check them out. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Hopefully I can be on a show again sometime soon. That was so fun. I think about that all the time. And oh, wait, if you're still here, if you're still here, I want to show you something because I actually did a concert with some friends not too long ago. And because of the taps bit, I gotta show you this thing. Because I did taps on your show, I remembered how to play it. I go to I'm performing in this concert. Hold on. So I'm performing in this concert, and for whatever reason, this is all fucked up. Again. I gotta fix this shit, because this is driving me absolute bonkers. So I go to this concert, and they have this thing called the Wheel of Chaos. And essentially, you spin it, it lands on random things, whatever. One of the things that it can land on is Go Home, and it doesn't happen super often, but it landed on Go Home at one of the shows that I was performing with them. And so they all left the stage, and I went on stage, and I went, please join me in the morning of the Good Kid set. And I go on and I start fucking playing and this is literally, genuinely, this is because I know how to play it now because of you guys. From our little show. Absolutely incredible experience. Absolutely incredible. It was amazing. So, yes. So, thank you for teaching me how to play taps or making me learn again. But it was a blast. If you guys don't know, seriously go follow them. They're so funny. They stream 5 times a week. They're insane. Yeah, I don't know if the link's gonna work, but if you just go to their page, click follow. But yeah, thank you again for the raid. Speaking of, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna be super candid with you guys. Super fucking candid with you guys. I'm new to streaming again. I don't know what mod settings I have, and I don't know how to change them. So links don't work in chat. And I don't know how to fix it. So sorry. What's up with my hair? Good question. I don't know, and I can't figure out what I want to do with it. That was actually a big topic of conversation today, is what I'm gonna do with my hair next. I don't know why these things keep breaking, and it's genuinely driving me insane. Like, this thing is broken again. Why does it keep changing? I don't know why. I'm gonna fix it. Hello, baby. I'm gonna fix something real quick.
Because it doesn't want to work. Nothing ever wants to fucking work. Nobody ever wants to work nowadays. Hola.
But yeah, I don't know why my alerts keep, like, being weird. But the problem is when I go from, like, channel to channel, like, if I do, like, here, I'll show you. If I'm on this scene and then I go to this one, for whatever reason, it'll, like, re-change it. So I don't know. Hola. ¿Qué? Hola, chiquitito. ¿Qué quieres? So, for those of you that don't know, this is Crouton. He's my pride and joy. He's my lover. He's my child, my son, my love. I love you so much.
I love him. He's my little baby boy. Look at the little guy. Mwah.
He is almost 4 years old, which is crazy. Kronk turns 4 in April, which is crazy. Crouton turns 4 in May. And then I got them in July of 2021. So we'll celebrate probably in July. No, he no tiene culo cagado. No, es como los gatos de Diego son culo cagados. What is this? Oy, querido. But yeah. Then I majored in psychology. Yeah, I have my degree in psychology. I also majored in music education. So, I'm just trying to find some things. Trying to fix some things real quick. Chat. Genuinely, all this stuff is whack. No, my cat is not like. No es como Barca's cat. Barca's cat tiene un culo cagado. Y también Barca tiene un culo cagado. Pero está bien. Como el papá es el hijo. Como es el hijo. Poor Leo. Pobre Leo. It's in serio. So if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't seen the streams, when the day I got to Barca's house, Leo, Barca's cat, likes butt pats, and so I was like, because every time I would stop, he would turn around and bark at me and say like, "Why'd you stop?" And so I just kept going. And here's the thing, Crouton,
Come here, baby. Ven aquí. Venga. Ven aquí.
now he doesn't want to come.
Venga. Come here. Love you. Come here.
Now I just have to wait. I can't look at him. I can't act too desperate with him. Anyway, Crouton, he loves his butt pats. He loves this. And so I'm so used to, like, Crouton likes it hard. So, and for, like, I'll just do this with Crouton. And then I'll stop and he'll look at me and just kind of go like, what the hell, man? Why'd you stop? Like that. And then I'll keep going. And then if I stop, you see, he's like, what the hell? But yeah, he's a sweetheart. He loves butt pats. So I'm used to a cat that can handle it. And so Leo, I'm doing this, I'm doing it a lot softer to Leo. And I'm doing it like this. And then I stop. And every time I stop, Leo turns around and is like, what the hell? Keep going like this. And so I go crazy and I'm like, bugga, 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 bugga. And Leo shits himself on the couch. I don't want to see your butthole, buddy. And so he poops a little bit and it gets on the couch and it's like on his butt. And the thing is, Diego was sleeping on the couch. So I thought it was so funny. Because I'm like, your bed now is like literally is cagado con mierda. And so, damn, he does like, he doesn't shit himself, but he does start farting. Which is like, yeah, but it was really funny. But yeah. Anyway.
Pequeño. Mimichi. Bonito.
Anyway. Yeah, I know I haven't streamed in a while. I'm sorry. Speaking of streams, so we have today. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to stream in Spanish. We're gonna catch up. I think we're gonna stream with Marco tomorrow. I gotta ask him, cause he's in Mexico City, so I don't know how available he is. I don't know if I'm gonna stream on the weekend, but I will stream next week, so be on the lookout for streams next week. We'll definitely be doing stuff in English as well while I figure out what we're gonna do in Japan. Do I play games? I do play games, and that's kind of what I was thinking about doing, is the Kingdom Hearts game. But because I don't, now he's licking his butthole. And so now, because I don't have the whiteboard, and I'm gonna be honest, as cool as the whiteboard idea is, I don't have space in my apartment for a giant whiteboard. As much as I want one, I don't have space. So I'm probably gonna just come up with like a program that we can do this with, and it'll be fun. But I'm gonna try to get that started next week, so we have at least have something. I would love to go to Mexico. Okay, they were inviting me to a Raniza game, pero una partido de Raniza, pero I was not in Mexico City. So I'm also traveling a lot, and I don't think that I will be back from travels in time to go to Raniza. Yeah. I'm not gonna take Roberto's setup. I don't know Roberto like that. Just because his girlfriend is my girlfriend doesn't mean I can go and, like, take over his setup. Is Barco going to Japan? No. It's just me and my girlfriends. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out IRL streams in Japan. I'm gonna go with my girlfriends. Marco's not coming to Japan. He's not coming to Brazil. He's not traveling the world with me. So, um the songs, tienes esa canción pegado en su cabeza. Entiendo. Son temprano y los más seguro que sí haga así. Yeah, yeah. We'll see. I've never played a Dark Souls game. I have never played Dark Souls. So, you guys already know. Yo tengo mucho colitos. I have many. It's really funny. It's genuinely my favorite bit is that I have all of these like girlfriends and boyfriends, except I am genuinely the most single person I've ever met, ever, ever. I feel like you would think the opposite. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. But my favorite bit is that I'm like I have all these girlfriends and boyfriends. Hello. Ay, querido. Hola. Who needs a boyfriend when you have cats? Look at him. He's so beautiful. I love you. Speaking of, I'm a player in spirit. Guys, if I was a man, I would be the biggest fuckboy ever. I'm genuinely, I think if I was a man, I would be a player. It would be a I'm a softie, right? But I think I would be a fuckboy if I'm being real. I think so. I think I would. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. So I really want to play more video games on this channel, but the problem so here's the thing, guys. I get distracted really easily. So a lot of times when I'm playing these games, I how do I say it? I yesterday exposed Gab. What do you mean? But every when I'm like streaming and playing video games, I get really distracted and I can't focus. So I can't talk when I'm playing video games. And that's why I enjoy just chatting with you guys. But I don't know. Especially I was learning Marvel Rivals yesterday and I cannot while learning a video game, I cannot for the life of me try to talk, especially in Spanish. So, but yeah. To gotta get a potion like the Rowdy Puff Girls is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, I really want to play. So I really want to do Kingdom Hearts. I was thinking about. Hola, hola. ¿Qué onda? Ay, querido. Anyway, I don't like Marvel Rivals. I'm gonna be so real. I don't like that game. I do not like it. But they want me to They want me to do a tournament next week, so I'm trying to learn. Ay, querido. Ay, ay, precioso. Oh, amo de mi vida. Te quiero, te quiero, te quiero, te quiero. No. I'm sorry. I will never play Silent Hill. I watched the movie for the first time recently. Won't ever play the game. I don't play horror games. It's just not my vibe. I can't do it. I barely enjoyed the movie was good. It was fine, but I don't play horror games. If the question is if I've played a horror game, the answer is no. I've literally never played a horror game. So, hi, querido. Are my cats bilingual? They are trilingual. Yes, they understand me in 3 languages. Genuinely, they do. It's weird. I don't know how they learned, but they learned very quickly. Hola. Hola, querido. Yeah, I don't like horror games. I think they're cool, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Hola, querido, precioso, mi amor de mi vida. Final Fantasy, guys. Okay, the thing with Kingdom Hearts is that it's literally there's Final Fantasy characters in Kingdom Hearts. How are you gonna say one over the other? Do I think Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. I think I like Kingdom Hearts a lot because of its impact on me and my interest in video games. I've never been able to get through through a Final Fantasy game, but I know they're good. I just can't get through them. I've played a couple. Or I've attempted to play a couple. I've never finished any. Speaking of games I've never finished, Yakuza 0 is a phenomenal game, and I was thinking about playing Yakuza like pirates. But again, I'm really bad with finishing video games, and I'm really bad at playing video games to begin with. Oi, oi, chiquitito. Chiquitito lindo. Devil May Cry? I don't know that game. You just want all the attention right now, huh? Cover your butthole. Have some decency. Preciosa. I love you. Anyway, do you guys want me to play? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go forward with I think we're gonna go forward with Kingdom Hearts, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, because I really want to play Kingdom Hearts. So we'll see how that goes. Listen, once upon a time, many years ago, I said I was gonna play all the Zelda games on stream and learn all of the lore. I think we did one stream of the tutorial on Skyward Sword and then never ever again. So the odds of that happening, very low. But we can try. We certainly can try.
Oi, querido.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I want to say some things. If you guys don't follow my account on WhatsApp or on Instagram, I think you can do it here. Yeah. So if you're looking for my stuff, I don't know if it's. Oh, I guess my WhatsApp is not here. But if you guys want to follow my WhatsApp, it's here. If not, I have my Instagram channel. That's where I give out updates about what I'm up to, when I'm gonna stream, all that good stuff. So if you want to know, go ahead and follow those. But yeah, just a friendly reminder that I have a lot of accounts all over the place. But if you want something that actually has a notification, those two things have notifications. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do Japan streams. I know I feel like the stream I just kind of repeated the same thing over and over and over. And my bad for doing that. Honestly, my brain's kind of like all over the place right now because I have a lot to do and I have to get back to work. But I wanted to stop by and I wanted to say hello to everybody because I love you guys very much and I appreciate your patience with me for being gone for a couple weeks. Even though I'm not really gone, I'm just on a different channel. If I'm not streaming on one channel, odds are I'm on the other one. You could find out through my socials. Make sure you follow everything to stay up to date. Today was kind of an off day because I have some time to stream and I wanted to make sure to check in. I'm going to make sure to try to stream this next week. We're going to do some streams in English, a little bit longer. Hopefully we can play a game together. I don't want to do IRL gym content. If I do gym content, I will be doing videos. So planning on trying to start that again. But anyway, I gotta go. I have a meeting here in half an hour, so I have to head out. I have to go get some stuff done. But if you guys have any suggestions for what you want me to do in Japan, go ahead and respond in my Instagram channel. You can respond to my messages, send some stuff. I'm not gonna have travel tips because my travel is always so spontaneous. But if you have any things that you're like, Xumiiz, this would be really good, you should do it, send me a thing. I'm gonna head out. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to see everyone's names in chat.